So in today's video, we are going to be talking about chain rule, which is also known as function of function. This is another rule of differentiation. It is not used for any kind of function, it's used for a specific kind of function. So when you see this kind of function, you know that you need to use chain rule to solve them. So let me give you this function which you use chain rule to solve. So for a function, say y is equal to x plus 3 all squared. In this case, we are going to use chain rule. Why? Because chain rule is used when we have a function. This is a function which is raised to another power. So now at the beginning of this video, I said that chain rule is also called function of function. The reason why it's called function of function because it is a function that contains a function, that it is a composite function. This is a function and it raised to power 2 is making it another function. So this is a function of function. So anytime you see a function raised to power raised to a given power, you know that we need to use chain rule. So another example where we use chain rule is y is equal to 3x squared plus 2x plus 3 all raised to power 5. You can use chain rule to solve this. So anytime you have a function raised to a given power, you know that we need to use chain rule to solve it. So now let's solve this first one. So the normal formula for chain rule is dy over dx is equal to dy over du times du over dx. Just take note of this formula. I'm going to explain it as we are moving in the video. So now for us to easily solve this, normally when we talked about differentiation in our previous video for simple functions where we have y is equal to x squared, differentiating it with respect to x, we have dy over dx which is equal to 2x. So we have this. When we differentiate it with respect to x, when we differentiate y with respect to x, we have 2x using this function. But here, looking at this, we have a more complex function. So what are we going to do here? For us to make this easier for us, we have to replace this function with a term. So we say let u be equal to x plus 3. So now we have replaced this with a term. We are using u for that term so that it will be easier for us to differentiate. So differentiating u now with respect to x, we have du over dx is equal to, differentiate this, we have 1, differentiate the constant, we have 0. So we have du over dx is equal to 1. So now we have found this part of the chain rule formula. So now let's find this part. So going back, we know that since we have expressed u to be x plus 3, we have y is equal to u squared. So differentiating y with respect to u, we have dy over du which is equal to 2u. So now if you look, we have found this and this. Now we can now find our dy over dx. So our dy over dx is now equal to this times this. We have 2u times 1. So our dy over dx is equal to 2u. But if you look, we are meant to express our differentiation with respect to x. So we don't need to have u in it. So now for us to do that, we have to change u back to this. So we have dy over dx is equal to 2 into x plus 3. So our dy over dx is equal to 2x plus 6. So that's our answer. Now let's go to another example of chain rule. So taking the formula which you already know, dy over dx is equal to dy over du times du over dx. This formula is very important to take note of before you can be able to solve chain rule problem. So now in our previous example, we replaced this with u. So now we are going to replace this with u. So we have let u be equal to 5x squared plus 4. So now for us to get this, we have the u over dx is equal to, differentiating this, we have 10x plus differentiating this, we have 0. So we have our du over dx to be equal to 10x. So now, going back to this, we have y is equal to u cubed, where we replace this with u. So getting our dy over du, we have, differentiating this, we have 3u squared. So now we have gotten our dy over du and our du over dx. Now we are going to multiply them. So our dy over dx, our dy over dx is equal to 3u squared times 10x. So our dy over dx is equal to, this times this, we have 30x times u squared. So we have to express it in terms of x, not in terms of u. So we have our dy over dx is equal to 30x into 5x squared plus 4 all squared. So this is our final answer. That's just differentiating using chain rule. So we take note of this formula and follow the procedures. So that's it for this video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching.